Ever wonder why some pins flop while others go viral with clicks? In this video, I'm breaking down my bad pins, explaining what went wrong and showing how to fix them so you can start creating pins that actually get traffic. I'll also link my video on top performing pins in the description below so you can see what works too. I'm Rebecca, a CPA and homeschooling mom helping women create remote income streams, grow their online presence, and build a soft, peaceful life outside of the hustle culture. When I first started Pinterest, I made a lot of mistakes. Pins that didn't get clicks, images that didn't connect, and designs that did not stand out. But each bad pin taught me something about Pinterest strategy, and fixing them helped me grow to over 1.5 million impressions in less than 2 years. Looking back, if I had known some of these things earlier, I probably would have seen results much sooner. That's why I love helping women through Pinterest audits and coaching, so they can skip some of the trial and error that I went through. So let's go ahead and take a look at a few of these bad pins that I had. So this first one, 16 powerful houseplants for better health and cleaner air. So as you can see, this one I pinned probably a year and a half ago, and it only has 6 impressions. So let's start with what's wrong with this pin. So the first thing is the board name, non-toxic living, as you can see up here. Non-toxic things I have found and natural type things don't do as well on Pinterest as some other areas. So that was one issue, I think. And also that's not a super relevant board to this blog post on houseplants for clean air. So that's one problem. And then let's look at the pin itself. So the contrast on the font between, for instance, the background font, that pink, and then the 16 could have been a little bit better. So maybe the background color, instead of being that light pink, could have been like a white or off-white or even a lighter pink. And then also in general, this pin design is just a little bit busy. It's like too much going on. The words are kind of all over the place. And also the pin image, this woman watering a plant, isn't the best image, I don't think, to portray a blog post on houseplants that clean the air. So that's another bad part. I would probably, if I had to do over again, get an image of like a real image instead of a graphic image of houseplants. So that would have been a little bit better. And then also the keywords on this aren't great. So really the only keyword probably on here is houseplants, and that is very saturated. If someone types in houseplants on Pinterest, a ton of stuff is going to come out up. So you want to make sure and have those long tail keywords, like I should have had on here, houseplants for clean air or something like that, something that people are actually searching on Pinterest that's not so generic. And then down here, you can see, here's my title. I should have led just with, 16 air purifying houseplants, something like that, instead of leading with a breath of fresh air. Tell people what the pin is about right off the bat, instead of, doing something fancy kind of up here at the beginning that doesn't have anything to do with actually what people will read when they click on the pin. And then my keywords in my description, I don't have a whole lot of keywords in here either. Now I make sure and add as many keywords as I can naturally, but I did not do that with this pin. So I would have added a lot more keywords, both in the description and on the actual pin image. So let's go to another pin that I consider a bad pin. This one is on the mind-blowing benefits of vegan chai tea. So I can tell you nobody is searching Pinterest for health benefits of vegan chai tea. So I don't know what I was thinking with this, but we'll go up to the board name first, non-toxic living. Again, that's something that doesn't do super well on Pinterest, non-toxic things in general, but also that's not really relevant to this blog post. So I would have probably put it on like a recipes board or something like that if I was going to keep this pin. And also, again, this pin design in general is just a little bit busy. a lot of different fonts, colors. It's not very big, bold, and readable, I don't think either. And then this part, get ready to sip your way into wellness. That's kind of random. So I would have probably taken that part out. The background color, this like off-white color, is fine, but I just have too many colors and too many fonts in general going on. And the image isn't very big either. So I would have made the image a little bit bigger and also put a lot less words on this pen. And as you can see, this only got one impression. So in the last 30 days. So this description, vegan chai tea, 8 amazing health benefits. That's okay. That's good keywords. But again, that's not something that people are really searching for on Pinterest. They might want a vegan chai recipe, chai tea recipe, but they don't care about the health benefits. Not that they don't care, but that's not something that people are likely searching for on Pinterest. And again, the keywords here, you can see I put some keywords down here at the end of the description, and these do not really help people to find this vegan chai benefits post. So I would have put a lot better keywords and done a lot better keyword research. I did not put time into keyword research when I first started on Pinterest at all. And that is one of the biggest factors of getting your pin seen, is making sure that you have good keywords. So this pin is not it. So, and let's go to this last pin. 8 non-conventional techniques for managing stress. So stress management is kind of a touchy topic on Pinterest, sort of like weight loss. Those type of pins are not widely distributed. So it's likely that when I put this out a year and a half ago or whatever it was, that it wasn't even, Pinterest didn't even really want to put it out, even if people were searching it, because stress is kind of like mental health type topics, and they don't really like to put that much out on those type of topics similar to weight loss. And so that's the first problem. It's on a stress management board. And then the post, of course, is about stress management. And this is probably something that people are not widely searching either on Pinterest. Maybe they are, but not as much as some other topics. And again, this design is similar to this one that I had on the vegan chai tea. Just very busy, too many colors. This light pink that's around the number 8 doesn't really go with anything else. The font is not that easy to read, and I have way too many words on this pen, similar to this pen, too many words. And so as you can see, this has gotten 1 impression in the last 30 days. And then this title, it's okay. As far as the keywords, I probably could have done better with keywords on this. Holistic stress management is probably not something that people are searching for, even though it's something that's really useful and beneficial. They may be searching for stress management, but again, that's kind of a touchy subject on Pinterest. And then again, I could have added better keywords, I think, to this description. So yeah, the image here is okay, of this woman with her hands out, looks like she is meditating, but maybe better would have been a person, like you could see their face and their whole body and stuff, and you really get a feel for stress management. So a better image would have definitely helped here. And also a bigger image. This image should have been a lot bigger and less words. So if I had less words, I could have increased this image size and it would have been a lot better. So if you're not sure whether your pins are helping or hurting your growth, this is exactly what I cover in my one-on-one coaching and Pinterest account audits, helping you spot what's not working and how to fix it. So there's a link to my wait list for the coaching and the Pinterest account audits in the description if you would like personalized feedback. So what did these bad pins teach me? And these are some of my newer pins here. These are good pins that are getting clicks, getting engagement. These are some good examples, but the bad ones that I was talking about before, what did those teach me? So clear, high contrast fonts are essential for readability. The background should be clean and simple and not distracting. The pins need bold text and clear messaging to stand out. Every image should support the topic and speak to the lifestyle your audience wants. And finally, and most important, I always say this, keyword research and pinning to relevant boards is what helps your pins get found and clicked. So you can have the perfect pin design, it can be beautiful, but if you don't have good keywords, if you don't have on there what people are searching for, your pin will not get found and you won't get clicks, you won't get engagement. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. For more inspiration, check out my video on my top performing Pinterest pins. It's linked below. And if you want extra support, join my waitlist for coaching and account audits, where I help you identify bad pins, create better ones, and grow your Pinterest traffic. And for more tips on Pinterest blogging and creating a gentle, stress-free online income, make sure to subscribe, because I would love to help you grow your Pinterest the easy way. I will see you in the next video.